The single biggest wealth building secret that Wall Street doesn't want you to figure out has been sitting in plain sight for decades, and most people are still sleeping on it. We're talking about index funds. And in 2026, they're not just relevant, they're essential. Here's the wild part. The average actively managed fund charges you somewhere between 0.5% and 1% every single year, just to underperform the market. Meanwhile, some index funds are charging you literally nothing, 0.00%, and beating the pros anyway. Let that sink in for a second, because it's genuinely absurd. You're essentially hiring a team of Ivy League analysts, paying them a fortune, and watching them lose to a spreadsheet that just copies the S&P 500. The S&P 500 itself has delivered annualized returns of around 13.7% over the last 5 years, which means a patient investor who did absolutely nothing fancy came out ahead of most hedge fund managers. We didn't need a Bloomberg terminal or a PhD. We needed discipline and a low-cost fund. Think of an index fund like a giant fruit basket. Instead of betting everything on one apple, you own a little slice of 500 different fruits. And if the whole orchard does well, so do you. That's diversification without the headache, and it's exactly what these funds deliver. Now, not all index funds are created equal, and that's where the nuance lives. Some track the S&P 500 for broad large cap exposure. Others chase the NASDAQ 100 for pure tech growth. Some target the Russell 2000 for small cap upside, and others mirror the Dow Jones Industrial Average for that blue chip old money stability. The misconception people carry is that low cost means low quality, that you get what you pay for. But here's the irony. In investing, paying more often means getting less, because fees are a guaranteed drag on your returns, while outperformance is anything but guaranteed. History backs this up with almost uncomfortable consistency. Study after study, decade after decade, the majority of active managers fail to beat their benchmark index over a 10 to 15-year period, and yet the industry keeps charging premium prices for premium disappointment. The practical lesson here isn't complicated. Pick a fund with a low expense ratio tied to a broad and established benchmark, and let compounding do the heavy lifting over time. Position sizing matters more than your conviction level, and patience will outperform your hottest prediction almost every single time. Whether you're a 25-year-old just starting out or a 60-year-old protecting a nest egg, these funds are accessible through virtually every major brokerage as both ETFs and mutual funds. That flexibility means there's almost no excuse, no barrier to entry, no minimum genius requirement, no secret handshake needed. The philosophical truth underneath all of this is that wealth building isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about staying in the room long enough for the math to work in your favor. Consistency, low costs, and time are your three most powerful tools, and index funds hand all three to you on a silver platter. We live in an era where information is free, trading commissions are gone, and the best investment vehicles in history are available to anyone with a smartphone. The real question isn't whether index funds work. The data settled that argument years ago. The question is whether you'll actually use them or keep waiting for a more exciting option that never arrives. If the market drops, your diversified index fund drops with it, and then historically it recovers and then it grows. That's not a bug, that's the feature. And being emotionally comfortable with that cycle is more valuable than any stock tip you'll ever receive. The boring strategy is the winning strategy. And the sooner we make peace with that, the sooner our portfolios start reflecting it. Discipline, sizing, and consistency, not brilliance, not timing, not luck, are what separate the wealth builders from the wealth wishers. And if you're ready to take the next step, whether that's real estate investing, home contracting work, or finding the right lenders to grow your portfolio, check out our links in the description below.